Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would make some buffalo chicken egg rolls. These are so delicious. They're very easy, doesn't take many ingredients. I bought a small rotisserie chicken and I took two of the breast and just diced those up. You don't want to shred those, just dice them. And that was probably about a cup and a half of chicken. And then to that, I chopped up 3 stalks of celery. And I was going to put a half a cup of celery in here, but I had some left over. So this would probably be about 3/4 of a cup. And to that, I bought a 5-ounce container of blue cheese. And this is the more creamy style blue cheese. And that would be my preference to use in here because you want it to be able to blend well and mix up with the chicken. So just use half of that. So that'd be like 2 ounces, 2.5 ounces of blue cheese. And then I have 3 ounces of cream cheese. And there's measurements there on the side of those, the little foil wrapper that comes in that you can mark it off, make it easy for you. So just 3 ounces of that. Make sure that's at room temperature too, so you can mix it up well. And to that, we are going to add, I bought the Frank's buffalo wing sauce, and I got the hot. So you don't have to use that one. You can use any type of hot sauce you want that you would eat with wings. And also you don't have to put 2 tablespoons. I put 2 tablespoons because I like the flavor in there. You can just leave one of them off if you don't want it that strong because that stuff there is pretty potent. So, and then you just want to add a dash of pepper, and I just use my little grinder there. The little dash of kosher salt, and I almost grabbed my cumin and put in there. That wouldn't have been good. And then just like a dash of cayenne. And then you would just want to take a spoon and mix this up, but I grab one of my gloves because you want to make sure that you get this blue cheese really incorporated into the chicken mixture to where it's, like almost like a paste. I mean, you don't want to smash your chicken up to where it's not chunky, but you just want to get that nice and mixed up. And I just find that using a glove for this, you should always keep some gloves on hand, some that are, kitchen safe that you can use because it makes so many jobs in the kitchen so much easier if you have gloves. Because I would not put my hands in this. I just, y'all see I got my nails done. I'm definitely not going to do it since I have nails on my hands because I detest having anything on my hands or under my nails or anything like that. So just invest in you some gloves. Everybody has them with everything that's been going on probably, but so you see it just comes into like a nice paste, nice mixture that you can put in these. So I bought these, what are they called? Nasoya wonton wrappers, and you can get these in the produce section. And I think there was 20 in there, and those were like 2 for $5. And then just get you 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of water and make an egg wash. So you just want to lay out your wonton and you want to rub that egg wash around the edges. And just get you like a kind of a larger spoon, the kind in like your set, your kitchen set, not the small one, but the larger spoon, and just fill that up. And that's about 2 tablespoons. And you just want to mix, spread that out as evenly as you can. And you're going to roll this over one time and just try to get it tight and just roll it. And then you want to flatten the 2 edges, all right, like I did. And then you want to roll it one more time. And then that little edge that you flattened, you want to flip it over and flatten it. And then you just want to put a little more egg wash on it, and then just keep rolling it. So when you do this, wrapping them this way will prevent all the filling from coming out. So we're going to roll this one more time just so I can show you, because it's a very simple process. But it's very important because you can make any type of egg rolls. You can make any type of filling you want and make these egg rolls. And that just keeps the filling, the way I'm wrapping these, from falling out when you're frying them. And it also prevents all the oil from seeping into them, okay? So again, just spread out your mixture. Roll it once. Flatten your edges down. Roll it again. And then, well, don't do this step. I get to, and then flap your edges over like that, and then you put the egg wash on them, okay? Sometimes I'm doing these and I start doing so many and I get backwards, but it's fine. So I'm just going to keep on. This recipe should make anywhere between, I would say, 14 and 16 egg rolls if you use the measurements that I gave. You can double this, like if you're having a party or something like that. I mean, they don't take really long to fry either, so y'all see, I'm just going to town, rolling up all these egg rolls. And you can stick these in the freezer also for about 30 minutes if you want. Um, wrapping them this way, I don't really have to, you don't really have to do that. So, I mean, it's just up to you if you want to make them ahead. So I think mine made 15. And you see some of my seams there on the flat edge. You just want to go back through and just make sure that they're nice and firm. Now, disregard, I just made some fried okra in my cooker. And cornmeal is the worst thing to put in your deep fryer because I had new oil, and you put anything with cornmeal in it and it makes your fryer look a mess. So you just want to drop those, 3 or 4 at a time in your oil. And make sure when you drop those in that they don't get stuck on the bottom and it starts cooking. So when you try to pull it off, it tears your wrapper and then you have a mess in your deep fryer. So if you want to do this on the stove top, just heat your oil to like a medium-high heat and just cook them maybe like 3 minutes on each side until they're just like a nice golden brown. I guess these probably took like 4 or 5 minutes in here. And your outer seams won't open. If anything, when it's probably easier frying them in a pan because you can lay your seam side down first, the long seam, and that'll just seal it up. So I had to be careful and, watch when I was frying these to make sure, because if the only place any filling will come out is in that large seam. And I had maybe 1 or 2 start doing that, but that only happens when they're already too cooked. So if you start to get them overcooked a little bit, you'll start to have one of the seams open up. So I'm just going to keep on frying and frying my egg rolls, and they are done, and they look all so pretty and crunchy and delicious. And that celery that we put in there, these only cook for, 3, 4, 5 minutes. And that celery, it's not like it's in the oil so long that celery has time to cook. All of our ingredients are cooked, but the celery, it will be like nice and crunchy. And I didn't have any ranch made up. I would probably made some ranch for this, or you could have dipped these in blue cheese. I just poured out a little bit of my hot sauce and dipped them in, but they were just so good. They were so crunchy. But I hope you guys can make some of these. I think that you would really, really like them. And they're not all oily on the inside and heavy tasting. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've ever made these. If you like, I don't eat hot wings, so I love this. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.